Hey everyone, welcome back to DuBry Fishing. I'm William, and today we're going to learn about some bass fishing tips and techniques for beginners. That said, let's dive right in. Alright guys, first things first, you need to choose the right gear. Spinning combo on a rod, 6 to 7 foot long, medium action, is going to be perfect for you. You know, line 6 pound to 10 pound. It's going to be pretty versatile in pretty much any condition, whether it's bass or whatever it may be. This here is my Abu Garza, depending on who you're talking to, but Abu Garcia Vengeance. You know, I love it. I keep it in my pickup. It's cheap, budget friendly. I have no issues. I like the action to it. It works well. Alright guys, next we're going to talk about knots. Not garlic knots, but you know, fishing knots. And so being able to tie a good knot is going to be crucial in your success. It can help you land more fish because they're not getting off. That said, I like to tie the double shindu or the fisherman's knot, trilene knot, whatever it may be. If you need more help on tying knots, I do have a video that I'll link down in the description that's going to go over them in a lot more detail. But being able to tie them confidently and right are going to help out a lot. Sit there, watch TV at night, get your confidence up in tying these knots. It's much easier to do that than the alternative. Alright guys, next, choosing the right bait can make all the difference for beginners. I recommend starting with soft plastic worms, paddle tail swim baits, and crankbaits. These baits are effective and relatively easy to use. Soft plastic worms are great for slow presentation. Paddle tail swim baits and crankbaits are perfect for covering a lot of water quickly. Both worms and swim baits you could rig up weedless, which also helps maximize your enjoyment on the water. I'll have a video coming out in a couple days covering how to do that, so be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified about more fishing tips. Alright guys, another thing I have for you. Understanding bass behavior is key to finding them. Bass are often found near structure like weeds, rocks, and fallen trees. They also like to hang out in areas with a good amount of cover and ambush points. Focus on fishing near these structures, especially during early morning and late evening when bass are most active. Try fishing parallel to these areas to also help maximize your day. Hey you there. Somebody there? Oh, hey, there you guys are. So, we're new, still learning. But I also want to learn from you guys. So if you have more tips, why don't you leave them down below? I hear bass. Leave them down below and we'll get back to the video. Alright, next, we're gonna...
Alright, next, let's talk about casting and mastering your casting technique.
Next, let's talk about casting. Mastering your casting technique will help you place your bait more accurately and help avoiding...
Next, let's talk about casting. Mastering your casting technique will help you place your bait accurately and avoid spooking the fish. Start with a basic overhand cast, and then you could learn sidearm, underarm, pitching, punching, you name it, for all different situations. You can practice casting in your backyard or at a local pond. The more accurate you are, the better your chances of catching a bass. Patience and observation are crucial in bass fishing. Take your time to watch the water and look for signs of bass activity like jumping fish or ripples. Patience will pay off, especially when you're learning. Stay alert and ready to set the hook when you feel a bite. Sometimes the wait is worth the reward. Alright guys, and there you have it. My top bass fishing tips for beginners. With the right gear, knowledge, and practice, you'll be catching bass in no time. Thanks for tuning in to DuBry Fishing. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fishing tips and tricks. Tight lines.